The moment I found out that my kidneys were failing, y'all, I'll never forget the day that the doctors told me my kidneys were failing. Um, I remember that day like yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I was working at Waffle House. It was back in 2012. I was working at a real popular Waffle House in Dallas, Texas. And my vacation had came up where I finally got a chance to be off. I needed a break. I worked like 7 days a week. The money was good. You hear me? When I say the money was good, the money was good. But back to the story. I started reminiscing, y'all. I'm sorry. Um, I was at home one day and I was sitting on the couch. I was watching TV. And I will never forget the feeling that I felt in my legs because a couple of years ago, before this situation happened with my kidneys, it happened before. So I will never forget that feeling. But my legs had felt so swole. My legs had felt so swole, y'all, that it felt like a ton of bricks was just like on me. You feel me? And I end up going to the emergency room, because due to me having lupus, I thought it was a lupus flare. I thought it was something going on with the lupus. I thought the lupus was acting up. So I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. Because, like, if you have health issues and something as serious as lupus, if you work or if you like to work, hey, that's downtime that a person do not want, especially in this day and age. But, hey, the health is important too, you know what I'm saying? Because a job gonna move on, you know what I'm saying, regardless of whatever the situation you got going on. Boom. Get to the emergency room. They do my labs, the routine they always do, grab your urine, your blood work, your lab work. And then they put you up in a room, the doctors come in and out, waiting on the test results to come in. And I will never forget that day. I was in there, I was tired. We had been in the ER all night. Doctor came in, turned the light on, asked me how I was feeling, had me sit up on the bed. And then when I sat up on the bed, he was just like, I got some bad news, your kidneys are not working, we're going to have to put you on dialysis immediately. That's how bad my kidneys were done. They were shot. They were done. So now I'm having to go get rushed and get a procedure done. So it was all like a shock. And like that probably was like